Thank you for joining us for the Coronalogs. I'm Andrea Robertson, Director of Theater at Paradise Valley Community College. This production is a collaboration between Paradise Valley Community College Theater Department and Arizona Theater Company. Our students met for class once a week with the professionals from ATC, where they learned everything from editing to storyboarding to playwriting and everything in between. The students created, storyboarded, wrote a script, acted in, directed, edited, and everything else they needed to for their pieces. We learned a lot. And so without further ado, the Coronalogs.
For spring break 2020, my dad and I went up to my grandpa's place up near Kingman. Now, it's in a really remote area and you're really disconnected from the rest of the outside world. On March 12th, we decided to come down into town and meet my uncle for brunch. As soon as we hit the edge of civilization, my phone started blowing up. All of these text messages and emails. Spring break had been extended for 2 weeks. Now, besides being a student at Paradise Valley Community College, I'm also a worker there. So I remember sending so many emails and text messages just trying to get everything in order for this extension. At brunch, we discussed the virus a little bit, but the general consensus was that the world wasn't going to stop for a virus, and if it did for some miraculous reason, it wouldn't be more than a week or two, and then we'd all be right back to normal. During that brunch, I was very distracted by my phone and just the strange reaction of the world, and so I wasn't as focused or attentive as I should have been. I kind of regret that. At the end of brunch, I remember giving my uncle a hug and telling him that I loved him. Unfortunately, that was the last time that I ever saw him. He was diagnosed with lung cancer in the fall, and he passed away in January. So to me, that breakfast represents a lot. It represents the last time that I saw my uncle. It represents the last time that I ate in a restaurant. And it also represents the last time that I was in a public place without really having to think about anything. If I had to pick a date when the coronavirus really started for me, March 12th of 2020 would be that day.
COVID got real for me when I realized that I was talking to myself a lot. Being in quarantine, I was spending a lot of time with myself, therefore I became my own source of entertainment and amusement. And little did I know that this little interaction between myself was just the start of such a great relationship about learning who I am as a person.
The virus became real for me when I received a phone call from my daughter's day program. They said that they need to shut down for 2 weeks. What virus? I've not heard of a virus. I don't understand. But it does seem like the whole world is shutting down. What the heck?
Hello? Hello? 2021? What? I think your camera's turned off. I can't see you. Is anyone there? They must have disconnected. Okay. Too many meetings in one single day. What even was this meeting? Hold on.
Oof. I know that feeling.
Hi. Hi, I think my camera's glitching. It's showing my face instead of yours. Oh my gosh, let me see if I can fix that. Do you have a filter on or something?
Hi, Jessica. Nope. It's me. You.
Wait, How are you me?
You aren't gonna hold that one against her, right?
So you're trying to tell me that this is right? That you're from the future and I get to ask you 3 questions? No way. No. This can't be true. It's gotta be a prank. Right?
Truth is in the eye of the beholder. And let me just say that it is going to be very apparent when every...
You muted. Jessica, you muted. I can't hear you. Mute.
Okay, fine. I get the picture. You get to, and feel free to stop me, you get to ask yourself from about a year in the future any 3 yes or no questions that you want. But I'm only supposed to answer with a yes or a no. If I try to give details that may alter the cosmic thread of the universe or whatever, I get muted.
To clarify, not an actual question. So no lottery numbers or election results, right? So a whole year in the future. Wow. I wonder what this corona thing turned into. Like, it's a big deal now, but they say by Easter that it'll just be a blip.
Yeah. A year later, and we're just starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel.
A year? Good grief. Don't we have some sort of society-wide bonding moment where we come together for the greater good? That was a rhetorical question. Okay, wow. A year. Does anyone I know catch it?
Be more specific. It'll be more useful to you.
Specific? That doesn't sound good. So someone does get it? Do they get it badly? Does someone die? Oh my god. Cheating? I didn't think I cheated. Okay. Fine. Do we get it in our house? Like, my mom, dad, sister, or I? Do we bring it home?
Wait, can I even answer that? What if my answering means that she, whatever, make a different choice and the outcome changes? Isn't this one of those butterfly moments?
Think of who you're talking to.
No.
Probably better I don't know, but I gotta know.
The choices and sacrifices that we made, the people that you mentioned don't get it. We get really lucky. You know what? This is useless. If I wanted to tell her that
You mute. Wait. I learned sign language? I never have time to fit that class in. Don't answer that. That wasn't one of the questions. Ooh. Okay. Does all of this get less scary? Does the fear go away?
I'd ask you to be more specific, but yes?
Helpful.
Last one.
So we don't get it, but I assume people we know do. Things aren't back to normal, even a year later. We do learn some cool new stuff, but the constant feeling that all of this could get a lot worse doesn't go away. Right now I just feel so trapped and lonely. I want all of this to be over. I just want to see my friends and not be afraid of hurting my family. I want to go back to work and school and not feel weird and not panic when I see another person. How do you manage to get through this? How do I manage to get through this? Are we at least happier? where you are in your life? Are you happy?
Oddly enough, yeah. Without spoilers, life right now for you is hard. And there's a whole lot of difficult and scary coming. But what I learned is that life isn't about the events that happen. Yeah, some of them suck and some of them are awesome, but it's about moments. Looking back, you've got some really good ones coming.
Good to know. At least I know time travel exists, and somehow I invented in one of those moments in the next year.
Oh, trust me, we don't.
Wait, what?
Who do you think's been running the meeting the whole time? You're the past, I'm your future, but our present. But there's always some further future out there. Say goodbye, future, future.
Corona became real for me a little while after the virus affected the United States. The realization came when I had a quarantine birthday in April 2020. Normally, I would meet with my family and friends. That year, I saw my grandparents through a glass screen and my friends through a computer screen.
You might think I acknowledged the virus when school didn't continue in person, but I was exhausted working and attending school at the time, so I didn't really have any qualms about an extra week or two off. It did hit me when my shifts at work were canceled and an online meeting was organized on the fly with every employee on the West Coast, where my district manager announced, "Hey guys, you're all furloughed, no pay, but here's some unemployment information. Good luck." Suddenly, I couldn't pay my bills. I had absolutely nowhere to go. And as someone who was never at home, that's when it hit me that this was a very real and global experience that wouldn't be departing anytime soon. It only sunk in further when I went for a walk with my dog and started seeing drawings of rainbows and messages like "stay safe" and chalk everywhere.
Hi, Bridget.
Hi, Vince. What do you want to do today?
How my friends come over today?
Sure, your friends can come over today. Do you guys want to play outside?
Yeah,
What do you want to do outside?
we jump.
Oh, you want to jump. All right, sure, let's go get them. So One Step just called. They said that there's some virus that's making them have to shut down for like 2 weeks.
Oh, man.
I know, it upsets me too.
No.
But we don't have any.
I want to go to school.
I know you do. We don't have any control over this though. You'll still have Zoom classes, okay?
Please.
You'll still have Zoom classes, you'll be fine.
Fine.
Thank you.
At the time we get $1.06. Yes.
You got this.
Yes. I got it. Down there. Go. Go. Here.
Hello?
Hey, can I help plan a drive-by parade for Kendra's birthday?
Oh my gosh. That would be so awesome, Mary.
Oh, great. Send me a list of who we can invite, and I'll start planning.
Thank you so much. I will get that sent over to you right away.
Okay, you're welcome.
Thanks.
Talk to you soon.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
I know. Maybe I could get a police officer to drive by. Gosh, that would be awesome. Look up the number here. There it is. Okay. Hi. Hey, I have a daughter with Down syndrome, and I was wondering if it would be possible to have someone in our neighborhood just drive by for her birthday. Maybe it would be Friday about 4 o'clock. No, I haven't called before. Well, I was just thinking it wouldn't take long. It'd be right on their route. Okay. Boy, it would sure really make her day. Yes, I understand. Well, you don't have to say it like that. Fine, thanks, never mind. God, what a jerk. Let's see. Need to call and order pizza now. Okay. Hi, is this the Domino's on Pinnacle Peak? Oh, okay, great. Are you still doing deliveries? Perfect. Could you please drop off 2 pizzas in our driveway for my daughter's driveway birthday party? That's on Friday. Perfect. Yep, 5 o'clock would be absolutely perfect. Thank you. Bye.
What are you doing?
I am getting ready for your birthday party.
Ooh, can I go to bowl?
We can't go to the bowling alley. Bowling alley's closed.
How about Robin?
Red Robin is closed too. I'm sorry. I know. What do you think?
Perfect.
What else do we need?
The chair driveway right there.
You want a chair in the driveway? Why? Okay, look, I have one right here. Put a chair in the driveway. How about right here? You want to try it?
He's silly. Awesome.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
That's it, Kendra!
Look who it is! Oh my gosh! Oh, look at this!
Happy birthday!
Oh my gosh! Is this awesome or what?
What are you doing?
It's my birthday.
How was your birthday?
Amazing ever.
Really? I think so too. Amazing ever.
COVID became real for me after I saw how it impacted my dad. Specifically, about earlier in the quarantine, he lost a cousin, and I've only seen my dad cry twice in my life, and that was a few years ago after we lost our dog, and the second time was when he got word that his cousin died. And I just, at that moment, you know, I could see that this was real, not just in general, but for him specifically, and it had a direct impact on his life. And it wasn't just about staying home because you have to, because people say you need to stay home and wear a mask. You know, it was real then, and it's real now.
Hi, John. Thank you for having me. Sure. Let's start off with, how do you feel the media is doing in communicating what's really going on with coronavirus?
Your presentation was excellent. You're going places.
Really?
Yes, really. You're capable of handling a large amount of research. You could be an editor one day. And what, you've only been here 2 years?
4.
With enough experience, I think you could be in charge of a feature article.
Yeah, I overheard Katie is leaving her position as an editor.
Oh, yeah. She said she no longer wants to be a trade editor because she found inner peace after joining some tree-hugging club. I'm pretty sure it's a cult.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, I am great at researching and writing.
Yes, you're pretty good at that.
So you're saying I've got the job?
Huh? What? No!
Oh.
That job is going to Daryl. He's had more experience. He's been here for 3 years already. I just wanted to let you know I thought your presentation was great. You're really going places in this company.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Why am I invisible to everyone? I always put in my best effort and I'm still belittled. Is my best not good enough? There's nothing good on TV.
The United States has now surpassed 1,700 with 40 associated deaths. New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio has declared a state of emergency across the city where 95 cases of the novel virus have been confirmed. State Governor Andrew Cuomo has implemented an indefinite
We're
ban
not
on
going
events
into
and public
lockdown.
gatherings of more than 500 people across the state of New York, shutting down many popular tourist attractions and venues.
We're actually going into lockdown?
Work will not continue until further notice? What? How am I going to pay my bills? I kept myself busy at the beginning of lockdown.
Save our swamps. No, really, we mean it.
But then everything became so hopeless. What's this? I wish I were as confident as her. Her walk just says it all. She is the boss. No one can mess with her. She needs a name. Oh! I know. Ava. I wish I were more like Ava. Maybe someday I could be like Ava. Ava has the best makeup, outfits, and high heels. Oh, I want to inform you that work will resume with regular in-office standards this coming Monday. We are back in business.
Macy, you look great. How are you doing?
Thank you. I hope you are doing all right as well. I've actually been wanting to talk to you about something for a while. I have helped this company at its lowest points over the past 4 years.
4 years? Wow. Oh, right. I forgot you worked for Mark before.
Yes, 4 years. I have also helped you with several of your feature articles. With all due respect, I think I deserve a promotion.
All right, Macy. You've proven your point, and you've spent enough time here as an assistant editor. I will make sure you become a trade editor.
Thank you. I promise you will not regret this. I regret this. What are you doing with yourself? This job is not at all what I thought it would be. I guess I'm not as passionate about being a trade editor as I thought it would be. You're such a screw-up. If it wasn't for those heels, you'd still be in your old position at work. You don't like your promotion, and... Great. Why am I like this? Why do I think a shoe can solve all of my problems? It can't. What's the real problem here? Ava. Because of her, I'm in this stupid job. I'd rather be writing about the latest fashion. I can't believe I'm letting a shoe. I'm letting this fake person control my life. No. I'm controlling my life. I need to figure this out on my own. It's up to me to make the change. No one is going to do it for me. All right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to start a fashion blog. After that, I will apply to be a fashion editor. It's up to me. Only me.
My hope when this virus goes away, that we will find a new kind of normal, that we will get to hang out together again, we will get to go do fun things together, go to events, travel together, and grow together as a community.
The one thing that I hope for the future is that people just see how much of a team effort living on this planet is, you know, and I just hope we start thinking about others more and thinking about how the tiniest actions that we make can have the biggest impact on someone else's life, you know. With COVID, you know, oh, I just forgot to wear a mask, or, you know, I pull it down for a second inside a coffee shop or whatever it may be, you know, and for you that's nothing, but for someone else, they could lose father, mother, sister, brother, a friend, you know. So I just hope people think about others more, you know, and like with the masks, I honestly hope they stick around, to be honest, you know. There's so many other countries where people have a cold, they put a mask on, or they don't even go outside at all, you know. They might feel fine, like I can walk, and, you know, I don't feel sick to my stomach, but I'll stay home. Because although this cold is nothing for me, it might be something for somebody else, you know. So I just hope we start thinking about others more, and yeah.
I hope that after Corona subsides, hospitals continue to require sick patients to wear masks in waiting rooms, and for businesses to sanitize the areas where customers sit.
One positive change that I hope remains after all of this is that I hope that workers in all fields, but especially in underpaid and more demanding fields, can stay home when they feel sick. This is the first time I am aware of when employers have been held accountable in the context of having workers remain at home when they experience symptoms and allowing them to keep their jobs. As a retail and food employee, I have been guilted heavily many times by managers for remaining at home when I was experiencing symptoms, even if these were rather major symptoms, like high fever or vomiting. A doctor I went to during the pandemic expressed her happiness that there was finally a legal requirement of staying home when you felt sick for workers. I'd love for some reforms to be passed after all of this because I highly doubt that corporations will continue to hold on to this culture or tradition of you're sick, stay home after we're distanced from the situation. Just like I'm trying to say with my story, I think that once this is over, people will begin to make the same mistakes that they used to. They'll forget and they'll have to learn again.
For school, work, or hanging out with friends playing Dungeons and Dragons, virtual is a great option. But when it's the only choice, it can be really difficult. I hope we keep some of these virtual connections as we slowly start to transition to whatever normal looks like. A virus tried to divide us, but instead we managed to find more ways to be connected.
Although this last year was very challenging for all of us, one of the key points I would like to highlight and hope that we could keep up as a country and as a world in general is the conversation of mental health and normalizing that we all struggle and that we all could use some help.